A wise man once said, "You can't grow what you can't measure." So, my name is Emilio G and welcome to today's video. Here I will be breaking down my weekly performance on the live trading lab, where I took trades every single day, or at least we read the charts. So, without further ado, let's hop straight into the charts and see what this week held for us. So, first trade I took on Monday was a pretty simple setup. We had the London high taken, meaning that we had taken buy-side liquidity. Upon seeing a shift in market structure to the downside, I knew that we were going bearish to take out some sell-side liquidity. So, I saw this market array right over here, which was a great entry confirmation. We came and rejected at the previous low of day, and then mitigated this order block. So up until this point, I was not really concerned with this trade. However, when we broke below here, I know that since we failed to break the London low quickly, I was going to move my stop loss right above these highs, because it could mean a rejection, because we did have a fair value gap right over here, which rejected price and went to the upside. So, by managing my trade properly, I was able to secure 1.26%. On to the next trade on Tuesday. As we go over here, we can see that it was extremely bearish all the way from New York session open. Then we see the market open, we had a slight retracement, and then absolutely continued to melt. What I was seeing here is, okay, it must retrace one more time. I'm going to catch that retracement. Pretty logical, right? We had this liquidity pool right over here, which was swept, and then we broke market structure to the upside, leaving a market array right over here. This market array gave me my entry, and we quickly went to the upside. However, we did take out trendline buy-side liquidity and faced this rejection zone over here. So my instant train of thought was, if this actually rejects from here and does not break above, I need to get out of my trade because it's going to reverse on me. So what did I do? As soon as this candle closed over here and this one closed and melted all the way over here, I decided to get out of my trade because the bearish momentum was just way too strong and I wanted to secure some profits. So that's 1.5%, bringing us to a total of 2.7% in 2 days, which again is pretty good for trades that did not even hit take profit and had to be closed early. On the third day, Wednesday, we took out buy-side liquidity from the Asian high, meaning that we now have to go for the Asian low. Again, as always, I see my structure shift to the downside, leaving this market array right over here. What happens? I take my entry at this same market array. Continues going to the downside, breaks this low, showing some more bearish structure, and then fills out this small fair value gap, meaning that we're going to continue going to the downside. Not only that, but we also had this trendline sell-side liquidity, which really propelled price into the Asian lows. Right over here, it was a 2.24 risk-to-reward ratio trade, bringing us to a 4.8% gain on the week. And keep in mind, it's just Wednesday, so it's very good. Then on Thursday, we did have a trade setup that could have been valid, but I did not end up taking. Why? The bearish displacement on this move was extremely strong, and there was a very high chance that it was just going to continue to the downside. That's why personally I did not take this trade live on stream, because it was a very risky trade because of how strong the displacement came. But I'll break it down either way. We took out liquidity below the London low and failed to reach the New York high, meaning that buy side was still remaining to be taken. However, we had already taken this buy side pool, which is what made me not take that trade. So we came all the way back down, took out the sell side liquidity, meaning that buy side could be pending. We rejected off of this market array and previous fair value gap, only to go back up, create a market array and reject it and go for the target. Would have been a pretty good trade. Still did not take it. I did not like how risky it was, and I'm not going to risk my capital if I'm not okay with it. Therefore, we're still up at 4.6%. Or so, around there. So then, on today's trade, what I saw was we did take liquidity above this high in New York, which was a liquidity pool on 30-minute. Not only that, but then we saw an immediate market structure shift, leaving a huge gap with a previous down-closed order block. I got my entry at the 50% of this gap, and then continued straight for the downside. We had a lot of trendline liquidity that really impulsed price to go there. After this impulse down that broke structure, we did have one fair value gap, which could have provided another entry. However, I already had gone in with 1% of my account. We continued to the downside with almost instant displacement, and my actual take profit was here at the Asian low. However, as I saw it rejected very strongly over here, once it came back down, I decided to get out. 2.61% in this trade, meaning that we have now made over 7% in 1 week, which is pretty good. It's almost one phase one in a lot of funded prop firms, and in brokers is pretty good. Remember guys, trading is about preserving your capital and being able to be consistent with your trades. As you can see, Since I have started trading in the live trading lab, we have not taken a single loss. This does not mean that we're never going to lose, because losses are normal in a trader's journey. However, if you're able to manage your capital properly and if you're able to manage your risk accordingly, you should become a profitable trader. Again, guys, if you want to see me trade live, don't forget to join the live trading lab, as I do go trading every single day from 9:30 a.m. up to noon. So remember, please like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on, and let me know in the comments what you think the best trade of the week was and why you think it was the best trade of the week. See you guys and have a great weekend. Take care.